we're inside the map. Double barrels will bleed. Cannot be any okay. You see us coming and you all together run for cover. We're taking over this town. Here they come, reach for your gun and your bounty is so well, my friend. You see it's best down below. Aim at you when the troubles are loud. See this down, yeah, we war. Ain't talking no tall tales, friend, 'cause I knew you're two coming me out with a cowboy from hell.
downtown Los Angeles, California, right outside Club Nokia, where history was written once again by the Revolver Golden Gods Awards, the 5th chapter. Of course, the damper today was that Jeff Hanneman is no longer with us. The entire event today, everybody's here today because of Jeff Hanneman for Slayer. So this one is for you, brother. Rock in peace.
Zach doesn't drink anymore. So obviously this is for me and my father's friend Jeff. And I thought about this. I know what you guys did, but I thought, taking a moment of silence, and I thought, this is exactly, fuck no. This is the Golden Gods, man. Just fucking Hanneman, you played in Slayer. This does not want a moment of fucking silence. Jeff wants a moment of fucking noise. You got a drink raising up. You got kids raising up. Keep going back to our fallen brothers. Slayer, Slayer, Slayer.
Hey, we lost our brother Jeff earlier today. I know you were a close friend of his, so now obviously let's tell the fans what Jeff Hanneman means to our music.
Jeff was, in our opinion, one of the most underrated not only writers but like guitar players of our generation. He wrote some of the sickest riffs, some of the most classic riffs in the Slayer, in the Kanan, and it's a hell of a loss. There's a huge hole in music today without him, so he's going to be missed.
Well, just a bunch of badass riffs, man, and just his whole personality, and he was basically, as far as I'm concerned, one of the godfathers of extreme metal, definitely. So, that shit hasn't been sunk in yet. It's crazy.
If there's one kind of silver lining, it's the fact that it happened today before the show, so we can kind of celebrate Jeff's life and kind of have one of those old New Orleans funerals where people are dancing and singing rather than being sad. So, I think his legacy lives on with some of those riffs he wrote. Angel of Death and Rain and Blood, I think, are his, and those will never be forgotten.
He was the embodiment of the aggressive guitar player. Just all pain and passion and fury. I did a lot of shows with Slayer over the years, and Slayer, that's the bar. You're either as heavy as Slayer or you're not Slayer. So, I hope. I hope Slayer lives forever, and I'm sure they're going to do Jeff proud.
What are we always going to remember about Jeff?
That he was just, he's part of the craziest, heaviest heavy metal band ever, you know what I mean? When you think of heavy metal or whatever, you think of the most brutal heavy metal band ever, you think of Slayer. So, it's, he's a legend. And life's never the same without someone like that.
I know, as I was telling Corey, for you guys, it hits home.
Everybody in the world feels that, you know what I mean? So whether you listen to him or not, there's an energy in the world, so everyone's going to feel something like that. So it's a great loss, but he was loved by everybody dearly. So, and now we're able to, on this great day, for something, what better day for us to, send him up, to the sky like a true god.
One of the other new things on our show is we're having guests come in on Skype. And literally yesterday's taping, we had Dave Lombardo from Israel Skype in, and obviously he didn't know anything about it. And so that's, he really poured his heart out about hoping to rejoin Slayer. And, our thoughts are with him and the rest of the Slayer family today. Hearing about Jeff this morning is very sad.
When was the first time you met Jeff?
Jeez, I went to see Slayer so many times I can't even remember when the first time would have been, but it was definitely maybe one of the earlier tours, and over the years certainly had him on the radio show many times, hung out with him many times in the dressing room. Last time I saw him, the last two times I saw him, one was at the Big Four show in Indio when he got up and played for a few songs, And then a few months after that, I was out here in LA for some other business, and I just happened to run into him in my hotel at the bar. And we talked, and I said, "How you doing?" And he said, "I'm getting better, I think." And he showed me his arm and had a drink and talked for a little bit. And that was the last time I saw him. And then I heard the tragic news. You know, right? I got an email in my inbox from the publicist, and I was just stunned because I had hoped and thought that maybe he was getting better, but you know, obviously some things turned bad on him, and it's really tragic.
Hey, let's talk about brother Jeff Hanneman before we get out of here, because I know for you guys especially, he's really close to home. When a brother in your band, you guys lost Paul, Slayer lost Jeff today. And what do you think people are going to remember from Jeff moving forward?
One of the greatest guitar players in metal ever. You know, it's that was hard to swallow. You always think that your heroes are going to live forever, you know, but it's a sad day for metal for sure.
But we never forget them. Sean, thank you.
Yeah, we like to give love to, you know, all the families of Chi and Jeff, all the families, you know. God bless.
There was a lot of love directed towards Jeff tonight, and that was such a good thing, and I knew that was going to happen. You know, I was very fortunate enough to be able to be the first one to come up on stage and say something, and yeah, it was a crazy day, man. It was just a crazy day. Crazy day. Foggy, positive, but all good, man. Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that?
Rest in peace.